Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So today I am reacting to another video from our favorite bald-headed man, Alan Roberts. And the video is entitled, Obese Privilege is Destroying Society. Stop glamorizing illness. I think there's other things destroying society, but I don't claim to know everything. I could be wrong. I always love what he has to say, don't I? Yeah, I do. I love him so much. He's so great.
My name is Alan Roberts. Thank you for tuning in. Please do share this video as well as all my other videos. Click the like bell and notification bell so you get notified when I release stuff. Check out in the description box or the bio or the pinned comment below the link to our coaching. That's where we talk to people via our app. We help them on a daily basis, weekly video conference calls. We help them change their lifestyle bit by bit by bit so they never feel like they're on a diet. We focus on satiation, satisfaction, appropriate fitness level activities, those sorts of things. We can help change your life.
I normally don't like to comment on the person's livelihood, like their business. Take into consideration what he just said about coaching people, not putting them on a diet, not restricting, focusing on satisfaction, satiation, whatever. And also remember that this is the guy who tells fat people they shouldn't eat. Okay? Okay.
This is going to piss a lot of people off today, but that's just what I do. If you are obese in America, it is fucking privilege. You are exuding abject privilege over people. I understand that many people are going to somehow think this is some sort of phobic against obese people because that's how fucking privileged obese people are in our society. In some way, somehow, they think that there's something wrong with the person or the statement of saying that obesity is in fact unhealthy for you, for your family, for society. It is a burden on all of society. Somehow that is seen as wrong.
Yes, there are people within the fat acceptance, fat liberation movement who look at people such as myself, such as him, who say that being fat, being obese is unhealthy as fatphobic. Yes, there are people like that. The difference is, though, he doesn't just stop. He keeps going. He pushes a much deeper and harmful narrative of invalidating the person's humanity because of their obesity. That is fatphobic. He sees them as less than human, or a lower tier of human. That is fatphobic.
Not the actual act of gluttoning yourself to the point where you have a chronic illness and therefore raising everybody's healthcare expenditure as we share healthcare costs via insurance and healthcare burden on our healthcare system.
That's just a flaw within the insurance system, in the healthcare system, health insurance, not necessarily the fat people that exist.
How eating yourself into an ill state, giving yourself a chronic illness and disease, or just being fat as fuck and needing medical attention, which makes up 86% of the burden on our healthcare system, that is privilege. But pointing that out, for some reason, our society is so fucking privileged in their fatness that they think that there's something wrong with the person pointing out these facts. These very clear facts. If you are obese, you are privileged. It is obese privilege in our society. It is the most damaging type of privilege because it is destroying our fucking society.
I mean, he continues to focus on the economical and financial burden of obese people when their quality of life is being impacted. The quality of life of their families being impacted, but he has to pay more. So, boo-hoo. We feel really bad for you, Alan. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Obese people are his livelihood. Without them, he would not have a job. Why are you getting so mad?
For the last 2 years, we literally scrambled, did everything we could, destroyed small businesses, hurt children in so many ways, mentally and physically, in the last 2 years to protect the healthcare system from being overloaded.
Yeah, oops. We tried to prevent people from dying
from a novel virus when the healthcare system has been and was already burdened 86% by avoidable, lifestyle-driven, chronic fucking illnesses.
While, yes, obese people have a higher risk factor of contracting and dying and having severe symptoms of coronavirus, there's no place for this in this video. I feel like he grabs any opportunity to talk shit about the pandemic for no reason. He just likes to throw that in there because it's just one more thing he knows he can piss people off with. We get it. You're a big child. The healthcare system and the government did not set out to, destroy people's businesses, lives, and the lives and mental health of children. They weren't like sitting around being like, you know what we need? A pandemic. Because children's mental health is just top notch these days. Let's destroy it. It's already destroyed because of, I don't know, people walking around like him, being parents.
Gluttoning yourself to the point where you access the healthcare system due to your lifestyle is fucking privilege.
I will agree. Being able to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, however much you want, yes, is a privilege of a lot more people than just fat people. He himself fall into that category. He has the same privilege.
To be able to afford enough food to glutton yourself to the point of ill health is, in fact, fucking privilege. You're some of the most privileged people on the fucking planet.
Obese people are the most privileged people on the fucking planet. Okay. Yeah, let's pretend that's a fact.
If you can glutton yourself to ill health, you are, in fact, one of the most privileged people on the fucking planet. Yet alone to be able to sit back and say that there's something wrong with anybody that tells you that it's your fucking fault when you're the one shoving the fucking food into your face. I hear oftentimes, well, what about food deserts and what about the cost of healthy food? You can save money by eating less fucking food, even if it's shitty-ass fucking food. Being morbidly obese from shitty-ass food because you say that's all you can afford, you can still save money by eating less of that shitty-ass food. You could buy better quality food in half the portion or half the calories and probably spend the same amount of money and not glutton yourself into fucking morbid obesity.
Feel free to refer to my video from last week on the price of healthy living. So I don't think I need to say much on that again.
It is bullshit. All of this stuff, all the excuses for obesity and for chronic illness and disease, how it's not your fucking fault and this and that and weight stigma and all these fucking privileged ass excuses, because they are privileged ass excuses. Claiming weight stigma is a problem for you and it causes you damage is privilege beyond recognition when we are literally raising our healthcare costs exponentially that everybody fucking shares in. You're worried about people calling you fat, and you say it's weight stigma, when in fact you needing fucking medical attention or you needing a chronic illness taken care of because you have fattened yourself to the state of illness, that is not weight stigma. You have eaten yourself to fucking illness. We as a society need to start recognize that obese privilege is in fact destroying our fucking country.
I'm like 100% sure that he is probably a big fan of the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So if you can say whatever you want, Alan, we can say whatever we want. Fat people can say whatever they want, and they can say to you that what you say is offensive. They can say to you that what you say is damaging. And you are over here trying to defend yourself just the way the fat people are trying to defend the validity of their existence. I'm done. I can never make it through one of his videos because he just goes off repeating himself, talking in circles, and just saying the same dumb shit over and over again. So I'm going to end the video here. So thank you so much for clicking on it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I don't mind. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification bell to stay notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Bye!